Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock Top 10s, and it is the last Doc Schlock Top 10 of 2015, where I'm going to be doing a countdown of the top 10 worst Christmas horror movies. Definitely not any kind of horror movies you want in your stocking. You definitely don't want to unwrap these gifts and find out that these were under your tree that good old Saint Nick left for you. Because more than likely you just probably take them back to your local Walmart or wherever you got them from and said, I want to replace this piece of crap horror movie. So let's get things going with number 10. Christmas Evil. Guy dresses as and thinks he's Santa Claus and goes around killing naughty people. Number 9. The Terror Experiment. Zombies running around in a building around Christmas time. Fun. 8. Number 8 should say To All a Good Night, a terrible slasher from the 80s. Number 7 goes to Santa Sleigh. Santa Berg. Number 6 goes to Elves. Grizzly Adams must battle a bunch of evil elves that's not working for Santa anymore. Number 5 goes to Violent Night. Bunch of office worker friends must try to hide a dead body they accidentally killed. Number 4, Satan Claus. Movie had so many weird twists and turns it made absolutely no sense. Number 3, Psycho Santa. Yes, it's even worse than Satan Claus. Number 2 goes to the Black Christmas remake. I absolutely hated this movie, but in all honesty, it could not top my number 1 pick, which goes to The Christmas Season Massacre. And yes, this is the movie that I will have a review of on Christmas Day or night or whenever you get a chance to watch it. So there you guys have it, my own personal picks, the top 10 worst Christmas horror movies. There was one I actually watched earlier, but unfortunately I already had the list written up, and I will try to have a review of it sometime in the near future. Maybe this weekend. We'll see what happens, but it is a Christmas horror movie, and it's a sequel to a horror movie I never even heard of, and believe me, this one, if the sequel is as bad as the first one, oy vey. And yeah, you get the idea, so... I want to say to everybody out there that I really hope that each and every one of you have a very safe and Merry Christmas. And I hope you guys have enjoyed all the top 10s I have given you guys this year, and it's definitely coming back next year. Now in January, I'm going to have top 10s to some fellow YouTubers that sent me a crap load of really bad horror movies to review. And some of them are going to get their own special top 10 lists. And I'm going to pick out, of course, the 10 worst ones they sent me to watch. And also, of course, have top 10 worst movies I reviewed in 2015. Hope you guys will check that out. And also coming in 2016 will be a new review show called Doc's Dumpster, which of course will be movies in which I will review very popular movies of all sorts, excluding horror, because definitely, that's what, Doc Schlock is all about. I'm going to review a lot of movies that I personally just could not stand. Comedy, drama, musical, fantasy, sci-fi, that kind of thing. Big budget, overhyped pieces of crap and all that. And you'll hear some kind of a sound to where if you hear the sound, that means, yes, it deserves to be put into a dumpster, destroyed, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. But that's going to come after the 100th episode of Doc Schlock by request. And I still need to know what you guys want as the 100th movie. And the one movie that gets the most picks will be, of course, the 100th Doc Schlock by request. And I need you guys' votes on which one do you think should be saved for the 100th episode. And of course, brand new top 10 worst video game movies picked by you guys. Now again, it can be any video game turned movie. It could be something that was a horror movie or an adventure movie or anything like that. Again, I can give you some examples. Alone in the Dark, Double Dragons, Super Mario Brothers, Silent Hill. I think In the Name of the King was one of them. There was another one that came out. I keep mistaking it for Grand Theft Auto, but I know that's not the right one. But video games turned movies. Send me your picks, guys. Any of them. If you thought it sucked, if you thought they were horrible, terrible, bad, god-awful, send them on in, and hopefully sometime early in 2016, I can get on them and get them done. I want to thank you guys so very, very much for everything you've done for this channel throughout 2015. And I really appreciate all the support you've given me and this channel, especially this channel, mostly this channel. I've really gotten a chance to interact with a lot of really cool people on here, and it has been so much fun. And I hope that with the new year coming in, I hope I can keep entertaining you guys. And always feel free to comment below your thoughts on anything I say in these videos. And if there was a really bad Christmas horror movie that I might have missed, I'd like to hear about it. And maybe next year I'll do another top 10 worst Christmas horror movies. And of course, if you have a top 10 worst horror movies you'd love for me to do just for you, message it to me and I'll get it done for you. I've done a top 10 worst Stephen King movies that was picked by Killer Nerd 75. Worst Uwe Boll movies picked by The Wicker Boy. The top 10 worst dinosaur movies. That was from Rom's Reviews of Doom, and I'm just gonna throw these two other names out there because I hope you guys should subscribe to these guys. Aaron Penn and Skin Slip. I think they had something to do with it too. And if they didn't, then you know what? I gave them a shout out anyway because I'm feeling good. But in all honesty, in all seriousness, thank you guys for helping this channel grow through 2015. I really do appreciate it, you guys. And I really hope you all have a very safe and Merry Christmas. Let's hope 2016, this channel grows more, things get a whole lot better. And that's all I can hope for each and every one of you. That your lives will get way better and much more blessed in the new year. And to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Sarah, I love you with all my heart. And I can't wait for you to be home. Thanks, you guys, for making this an awesome year for this channel. And I hope that next year, like I said, it's going to get better. You guys are the best, and I really mean that. God bless every one of you guys. And I'll see you in 2016 for the first top 10 worst of the new year. The top 10 worst horror movies I reviewed in 2015. I hope you guys will check that out. So, until then, Merry Christmas, and as always, stay strong and rock on. Bet you didn't know I could play the piano, huh? And hold a phone at the same time. Actually, it's really Freddy Krueger. He just didn't want me to tell you guys. He didn't want you to know he had kind of a soft spot, especially when the holidays come around.